Yes,
You just met Pope Francis. How was it?
It's quite something. I mean, the man walks into the room. First, there's a lot of waiting. I've never waited so long in my life. We stayed there for a long time, and then there were many speeches, or we were told he's coming, and then everything gets very quiet, and then he walks into the room. He gave a speech. I don't speak Italian.
You have no idea what he said.
I think he probably said, I hate you, Conan O'Brien. I like all of you, but not Conan O'Brien, and I wouldn't know. But
Swiss Guard, get him.
Swiss Guard, yeah, hit him with those sticks. But he spoke. They did give us a translation. It was a very nice thing about humor and its power to bring us together, and it was nice. It was a nice sentiment. And I was sitting with Chris Rock and Stephen Colbert, and we were all just looking at each other and thinking, how did this happen?
Isn't it incredible?
It's incredible, yeah. And
Is this your first time at the Vatican?
Yeah, first time. He gave me a rosary, and I'm going to give it to my mom. So,
that's really sweet.
And then I'm going to take it away and sell it on eBay.
And Conan, he talked about the connection between faith and humor.
Yeah.
Is it a connection that you've thought about before?
I think you have to have, it's going to sound a little highfalutin maybe, but I do believe that you have to have some kind of compass if you're going to do humor for your life. I think you do, and I think it helps if you've been brought up, given, and it does not have to be obviously Christianity, Catholicism, just as long as you're given some principles about how to behave and how to treat people, maybe that helps. I could be completely wrong, because if you look at the Tom Brady roast, clearly no one's operating on a moral principle there.
But yeah, in the world of show business as well, it's the kind of industry maybe where you need that moral compass more than others.
I think it doesn't hurt, and most of the good things that have happened in my life came from, I think I have pretty good manners. And I know that's a strange thing to say. No one ever brings up manners in show business, but Lorne Michaels, who gave me the late night show back in 1993, before you were born, said to me once, I hired you for your manners. You're well-mannered, and I thought I was funny. But I'll take it. It got me the job. But he thought that I was projected a nice, a kid who's nice to his mom. So I know that sounds corny, but I think some of these principles that we learn early in life maybe serve us later on, and in ways that we didn't think they would. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and it was nice when the Pope said, when you make someone laugh, you make God smile.
Yeah.
Like uplifting someone else, kind of touching the soul.
Yeah. It's nice that someone with the power of the Pope just recognized the humor, just for a moment, just for very momentarily, just recognized humor. It's nice. It's a nice thing.
This is the first time, Conan, he's ever met comedians at the Vatican.
And I'm sure the last. I'm sure he's walked out and said, we're never doing that again.
That was a mistake.
Those are the most needy people I've ever talked to.
Why do you think you were asked to come?
I think, to be honest, I think they wanted some comedians from America, and I think, no, seriously, I did not fool myself into thinking the Pope is up late watching my nonsense, or maybe even knows who I am, but I think they wanted a representation of different comedians in America. There were certain names on a list. The next thing you know, we were invited, and as you know, if you invite the Irish, we go. If there's free food, free drink, we go. Yeah, exactly.
Conan O'Brien must go. You went to Ireland.
Yeah.
What's the whole response to the program been like?
Oh, it's been wonderful. The programs came out. There were 4 of them. They did very, very well. People gobbled them up instantly, and as a result, Max asked for 6 more, and they want them fast. So we've got to go to 6 more countries. But Ireland was one of the ones that took me by surprise, because we went and we did a lot of, obviously some very silly comedy, but when we went and saw the piece of land that my great-grandfather worked, I got emotional, and I wasn't, we're so thick-skinned, we hide our emotions, my kids have never seen me cry, and then I'm there in this field, the house is gone, but the field where my great-grandfather worked a tenant farm and left because they couldn't support themselves, and came to Massachusetts. And it's very powerful to think, I'm back, I have a TV show, I have some drone cameras, who would have ever thought of this? So,
Isn't it incredible?
it is incredible. Yeah, it's incredible, and it's such a lovely experience. And the thing about going to Ireland, it's very special, is just I spent my whole life trying to craft a sense of humor and think about being funny, and then I get in a cab and the cabbie's funnier than I am in Dublin. You know, you go out in the country, everyone's so quick, and you realize it's a whole country of comedians. Really, yeah, they really are. It's a beautiful thing, and lovely to be there.
Hey, Conan, thank you so
Hey,
much.
so much, Colin. Thank you so much.